In this training video, I will be talking about using the wave scanner to help explore a planet's surface, as well as materials and using them to synthesize resources. Every SRV comes with a wave scanner which, when switched on, is displayed directly above the terrain renderer. It is a forward arc, passive scanner that can detect signatures from a variety of objects. These signatures are built up from an array of elements that are displayed vertically on the scanner. At distance, the object signal will take up a large left to right section. As you head towards the signature and decrease the distance, the elements will get brighter and the signal will become narrower on the scanner. Note, the scanner does not indicate distance. Patterns seen at the top are not further away from those at the bottom. Each object has its own unique signal that will be displayed on the scanner, as well as an audio cue. You can use these to learn which objects give off which signals. Whilst flying across a planet's surface, your sensor disc will detect and display anomalies, indicated by a blue circular area. You can use the button bound to increase sensor range to help see anomalies from further away. Due to ground interference, these anomalies can only be seen from height, at around 2 kilometers from the surface. Below this altitude, you may still come across objects of interest, but your sensors will not be able to help guide you. The area on the sensor disc does not pinpoint the location of any objects that may be found within it. It's best to use the SRV to locate them. Land within the area and deploy your SRV. Then use the wave scanner to find signals. Once you see patterns appearing on the scanner, head towards them and discover what is there. One of the main uses of the wave scanner is for detecting materials. These are resources found on planet surfaces that you can use to manufacture consumables for both your SRV and ship through a process called synthesis. More on this later, but first, let's collect some materials. Once you have tracked down a material outcrop, lock onto it and shoot it with your turret. This creates fragments small enough for your cargo scoop to pick up. Lower your scoop, target the fragment and drive over it. You can see the amount you have collected in the materials section of the inventory tab on the right hand panel. Once you have enough materials, you can move on to the synthesis process. The grade of a material shows its rarity. The lower the number, the more common it is. To begin, open the synthesis section of the inventory tab. Here you can see a list of things you can synthesize. The list is split between SRV and ship, and depending on which vehicle you're in, the other vehicles section will be in red, although you can still see all of the details of each one regardless. Each synthesis has 3 grades: basic, standard and premium. Standard and premium grades come with extra benefits as well as the base consumable. For example, refueling the SRV with the premium synthesis increases the efficiency of the fuel created, allowing you to travel further. At a glance, the main section shows you which synthesis can be performed and at which grade. You can also synthesize materials via the Modules tab on the right hand panel. Select the module you want to synthesize resources for, and then select which grade you want. You can collect up to 300 pieces of materials and keep them even if your ship or SRV is destroyed. Synthesis and materials allow you to customize your vehicle to the role you need it to perform. Exploring the surface of a distant planet, make sure you stock up on the materials needed to refuel and keep exploring for longer. About to head into a conflict zone, stock up on the materials needed to repair your hull and rearm your weapons to give you the edge over your enemies. Remember, use the wave scanner to help you locate objects of interest and stock up on materials. You never know when they will come in useful.